What's up, everybody? My name is Blaze Tiger, back with another video. And I know I'm late with this one. They did an update last night. They had the maintenance update last night. I missed that one, and I'm late for this one also. But that's okay. We'll go over what we have here. So, as you all already know, Denzel is the new unit coming to the game. Obviously, Skip. Um, with Denzel coming to the game, that means Merlin should be coming next week now. Like the stated, right? There'll be a new banner every 2 weeks. Last week was Mark II Valenti, and now this week they're doing another banner. So I don't know if this state said is. I'll show it to you in just a minute. So I don't know if next week we will be getting the festival banner, which will be Lolly Merlin, Little Merlin, Baby Merlin, whichever you want to call it, Kid Merlin. I don't know if next week will be that the start of the festival. I assume it would be. It would be good if it is. I would like to summon for, but we'll just have to wait and see. Here is the lineup for the banner. Now again, you really should not be spending your stones on this banner. The chances of you getting a unit that you want is very slim. There's a lot of units on here. Um, you're getting tickets. So with the tickets, you will be able to summon on the banner. You'll get a chance to get him anyway. So just use the tickets. I don't believe there'll be any way to purchase. I don't know. I don't think there'll be any purchasable tickets. I believe it'll just be free tickets that they're handing out uh, every day on check-in. If there's tickets that you can purchase, then if you want to, you can purchase them. If not, then you just get the ones you get. You just use the ones that you get on login. But besides that, I would not summon on this banner. I mean, it's really nice because it has basically almost every unit in the game. Well, yeah, they have every unit in the game. I believe yeah, this looks. Is this? I don't know. I think so. I mean, obviously not the collab characters, right? Um, and the festival units, but they have most of the characters in the game, so which is cool. I mean, you have Tarmiel, Sariel, Demon Hendrix, Dociel. Um, So yeah, you have some really good units on here, Escanor, Dierieri. So it's a really nice banner, but I would not spend my stones, especially knowing who's coming up. Now, what I was trying to say earlier, um, the event is called the $30 million download Festival Eve event. Eve is before the actual event, so I'm assuming next week we will be getting Merlin, and most likely probably 2 weeks after that will be the ReZero collab, probably. Um, I'm not seeing anything else. At this point, we're basically kind of caught up to JP. Um, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any other units that we don't have besides Merlin and the festival units. I believe those are the only units that we don't have on global. So obviously, JP should be getting a maintenance, I believe, this sometime this week. I think Thursday. I believe it's about time. I think it's been about 2 weeks since the collab starts, so they should be getting something. So obviously, by the time we get Merlin and then the collab units, the JP would most likely have like two units, 2 or 3 units that we don't have. But basically, we are just kind of there um, when it comes to catching up to JP. Now, if they didn't do the thing about, dropping the banner every 2 weeks, we would have already caught up with JP at this point. Not saying that it's a bad thing. I thought it was a pretty good thing to give people a break, let them breathe for a second. Excuse me. Most gotcha games, banners last for 2, 3 weeks, which give people a lot of time to, stretch their legs, breathe before having to summon again. So hopefully everyone saved up their stones since the Solomon Meliodas banner says they've been saving since then. Those who decided not to summon for him and just been saving their stones waiting for Merlin or the collab, then if you've been waiting for Merlin, then your time is coming soon. You'll have a bunch of stones to summon for Merlin. If you're skipping Merlin but going straight for the collab characters, you'll have even more stones. So, as long as you saved, you should be fine to summon on the collab, especially if you skip summon on this with your stones. So, excuse me. This is the login. What you're getting from the login: tickets, stones, money, Super Awakening coins. That. So, and we also have a special magic chest, which will give you these rewards here. 13 stones. That's good. That's good. That's good. Three of these, 10. So this is pretty good. Normal chest. So yeah, this is all good, and you get that through this event right here. This is what it looks like. And right here it explains how it all works. I'm not really gonna go into it. But yeah, that's how that explains right here and how that works. So let's move on. This is just a new hero set costume for Denzel. If you're, once you get him, if you want to get a QR cosmetic for him, there you go. I wouldn't be doing it, so I don't really care for it. We already went through this. And that should be it. You have some Jericho one-shot defense training growth event. That's not really anything. And yeah, that should be it. Global will not be getting the Tower of Cha season 5, so I know a lot of people were looking forward to that. But yeah, we will not be getting that. We probably might get it on the Merlin Festival event. We'll just have to wait and see. So really quick before we end the video, right? At let's take a look at the characters that are coming. I know they had information for Denzel on this part right here on the net marble form, but that was just the level threes. We want to look at it from rank one, two, three. So okay, he's a red unit. First skill, Royal Impact, inflicts damage equal to 180% of attack on one enemy, and life steals 40% of the damage. Rank 2, damage goes up to 270%. Last steal goes up to 60%. Rank 3, damage goes up to 400%. Life steal goes up to 100%. Second skill, Dead Man's Revenge, which is a stance. Assumes a stance one turn. When attacked, inflicts corrosion damage equal to 20% of remaining HP on the attacker for one turn. Um, I gotta be honest, it's not the card's not really that good. But I mean, it is what it is, right? Rank 2, assume stance for two turn. Corrosion damage is equal to 30% and it lasts for two turn. Rank 3, stances for two turns. Corrosion stays at 30% for two turns. So um there's no difference between rank 1, I'm sorry, rank 2 and 3 from what I'm seeing. I don't know if that's an error. That's kind of weird. But yeah. Divine Execution inflicts damage equal to it inflicts damage equal to 500% of attack on all enemies for one turn. The hero's HP cannot drop below 1. Passive Guts of the Veteran increases allies' recovery rate by 10% at the start of every turn. So again, it's nothing. It's nothing important. All right, so yeah, don't go too crazy if you plan on using your stones to try and get up 6/6. Uh, Merlin. This is the Festival Merlin. We all know that by now. First skill, Mana Ballista. And by the way, I really love this unit. I don't know about you guys. I know you guys probably dislike the fact that she's a kid Merlin and not an older Merlin. I don't know, but me personally, I love this card. I love this unit. Um, I love the skill and her passive is pretty cool. Um, Mana Ballista, first ability, rank 1, inflicts Power Strike. Power Strike, come on, Power Strike, additional damage equal to the enemy's resistance. It inflicts Power Strike damage equal to 190% of attack on one enemy. Rank 2 damage goes up to 285. Rank 3 goes up to 475%. This unit hits hard. Okay, I just I just want to let you know she hits very hard. And she's pretty good for the ReZero collab characters once they come out on global. Second skill, double mana fusion. Inflicts damage equal to 110% of attack on all enemies. Infects for one turn. Infects restricts recovery related stats. Um, Rank 2, damage goes up to 180%, stays at one turn. Rank 3, damage goes up to 280%, and effect lasts for two turns. Ultimate, all elemental, inflicts damage equal to 400% of attack on all enemies, and creates a barrier around all allies equal to 5% of damage. When attacked, no bonus damage effect will be applied. Exclude rupture. Now I love this ultimate because it gives a shield and everything. It's pretty good. Passive, negotiation with gods. During the enemy's turn, each enemy's skill cannot deal more than 40% of the hero's max HP. Increase the attack related stats by 1% per 4% of HP, remaining HP when using a skill. Now, on turn one, if I'm remembering correctly, on turn one, Escanor cannot kill her, and she works much better. She can be run on geared and ungeared, but her passive really shines on geared because you'll be able to increase her HP with yeah, if you run it uh on a defensive type gear set like defense and health gear, then she'll have more health. So she will work much better on geared, but it's not impossible to run her on ungeared. But yeah, that's basically the units there. Um, So we'll wait and we'll see if the banner does drop next week. I anticipate it will drop next week. If not next week, it'll drop the week after that. If you're not excited for Merlin and you're not summoning for her, I understand. Then the collab will come. I want to say at the end of the month, and you just summon for these four units. I mean, you're gonna need all the stones you can get anyway. With if they decide to keep the rates the same way they have them on JP, hopefully they change that and raise the rates up a little bit more, since it's four units to get. But we'll just have to wait and see. But that's all I have for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.